And now we are going to explain how do I multiply fractions with each other. If you just follow these easy steps, you are going to find the answer easily. The first step is to multiply the numerators together. The second step is to multiply the denominators together. But before you find the final answer, you have to simplify to make them simpler or easy for you to solve. Let us take this example. I have 5 over 8 times 3 over 4. So as I said, you put the line of fraction, you multiply the numerators together and the denominators together. Is there any two numbers you can simplify them? You cannot, so you just multiply the numerators together and the denominators together. Let us take another example. Suppose I have 5 over 7 times 8 over 16. Okay, you put the line of fraction, you put 5 times 8 over 7 times 16, and you start searching for two numbers you can simplify them. So it's easy for you to know that 8 and 16 can be divided by 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 16 divided by 8 is 2. And now after you simplify, now it's easy for you to calculate 5 times 1 is 5 and 7 times 2 is 14. Now in dividing fractions, you have steps to do. The first step is to keep your first fraction. So suppose for example I have 3 over 2 divided by 6 over 4. You have to keep the first fraction as it is. This is the first step. Now the second step is you have to change the operation to multiplication. So change from division to multiplication. And the third step is you have to keep or to flip the second fraction. So instead of having 6 over 4, it becomes 4 over 6. And you know how to solve multiplication. You put the line of fraction and you start simplifying. So 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 2 divided by 2 is 1, 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. Again, you can simplify. 2 divided by 2 is 1, 2 divided by 2 is 1, and the final answer is 1. I'm going to solve some exercises about dividing and multiplying fractions but using mixed numbers. So suppose I'm going to take first 2 and 1 over 3 times 4 and 2 over 5. The first thing you have to do is to change from mixed number into a fraction. How? 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 over 3 times 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 2 is 22 over 5. And now what do? You put the line of fraction and and you do the previous steps. Is there any number you can simplify it? No, so you find the final answer. I'm going to take another example but using division. So I'm going to take 5 and 2 over 7 divided by 1 and 2 over 3. Let us do it. So you change from mixed into a fraction. 5 times 7 is 35 plus 2 is 37 over 7 divided by 1 times 3 is 3 plus 2 is 5 over 3. So the steps are very clear. Keep, change, flip. And what do? You put out the line of fraction and you continue as if it is a multiplication. You try to divide and then you find the final answer.